You're signing a Indy 500 picture.
Yeah.
Talk about what the experience was like to run in the Indy 500.
That was an incredible experience. One of the best experiences of really my racing career so far. And I've been lucky. I've run Daytona 500, Brickyard 400, a lot of big races. And with the Indy, is something special. Fred Treadway was a car owner, just a good friend of mine, and Roger Penske was the sponsor of the United Auto Group. So that was kind of cool. It's just so much history at the Indy 500. Memorial Weekend, especially. It's equivalent to being at Daytona for the Daytona 500. And just the history and everything involving the race and the racetrack. So that was a lot of fun.
It's spread over like a couple of weeks. Talk about the whole process of how it's really different in Indy.
Yeah, Indy's it used to be the month of May, where it was all month. But yeah, when I did it, it was 2 weeks. So you'd start off in practice and practice for a whole week, and then you'd have qualifying day and then second round qualifying on the second day, and it's just a lot of hoopla, a lot of excitement, a lot of really just a great atmosphere, and it was fun. It was a really, really fun 2 weeks.
Do you remember the race and all?
Yeah. The race, I qualified 17th and finished 17th. We had 2 bad pit stops, one under green, and it's the year Juan Montoya won, and he was in a league of his own, and we had a really good car, I remember. And especially at the end of the race, I cycled through. I ended up 2 laps down because of those green flag stops, but my speed, I was right there in the top 5, top 6 at the end of the race. But I never got a chance to do it again. I went NASCAR racing full time. That year I was actually bush racing, nationwide racing, and tried the last couple of years to get back there, and maybe someday I will before I get too old.
You said you've run Indy, you've run Daytona. Is there any other race out there in any series or anything that's like sort of on your bucket list? Like there's a race that you want to do to add to your.
I would like to do some road racing. Like Sebring and some of the other big 12 hours of Sebring, some of the 24 hours of Daytona. Some of the just old prestigious races that have a lot of history to them. And maybe someday I'll get lucky enough to do it. If not, I've been pretty fortunate to do the races I've been able to do.